Hi everyone, this is your Tampa Bay Realtor Lance Mohr. In this video, I want to talk about some problems that people have with builders, what problems buyers may have with builders. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over a situation of a client that we've been working with, my buyer's agent and I, and sort of some things that came up that maybe could have been handled a little bit better up front, because what she had happen was what most people would consider borderline catastrophic on what was going on. So I want to go over this and give you some tips and advice. So if you're buying a home, what you need to do. All right, so I'll start off and let me say this. The lady, our client, is an absolutely wonderful person. She's really a pleasure to work with. But I'll give you the situation and sort of tell you where things could have maybe been in a little bit, could have happened a little bit different. So what happened is she was watching my YouTube videos. She wanted to work with me, but I was out of town. So I referred her to one of my buyer's agents who's really, really a good buyer's agent. He's worked with me for years. He knows a lot of the builders. And so they went out and they looked at a home. She fell in love with a home that she absolutely loved. And she put the contract on it, but she couldn't use the lender's financing company that they had because she had credit issues in the past and they just couldn't give her the financing, and she ended up getting financing through another company. So the flex money that the builder was going to be giving her for using their mortgage company, we got him to agree to let her still have that money even though she was going to use her own mortgage company. So then what happened, she bought the home, everything was going great. When she went into the design center, she really spent a lot of money. And you have to get what you want when you're buying a new home, but you have to be careful because a home has to appraise. And if you look at builders' contracts, I don't want to speak for builders, but pretty much every builder contract is one-sided, and every builder contract's going to say they don't need to lower the price. If it comes in, you're going to be responsible for the extra money, and if you don't have it, oh well. So that's exactly what ended up happening. We're within 2 weeks from the home closing. The appraisal came in at $390. The home was valued at $405. She did not have the money to pay. She just didn't have it. So really, the contract either would have had to have been canceled, but then she was really concerned about her earnest money that she put up front, and she was also very concerned about all the money she put up front for all these upgrades she got. So there's some concern. She's getting really stressed out. Not only that, where's she going to live in 2 weeks? So we had that, and then we had to go to a builder, and trying to get the builder to lower their home $15,000 because a buyer put in too much earnest money. That's like renegotiating the contract after you already made the contract, but that's what we had to do. And that's like sort of getting blood from a cactus. So the problem is originally when she went to her lender, my buyer's agent, Mike, suggested that she talk to our lender, at least get a second opinion. And when I say my lender, Jeff Hoffman is really good. I mean, he's great. He's been in the business for years. If he can't do something, he'll tell you. He'll be upfront with you if he's not the best solution. So we really, really wish she would have went with him. And I understand if someone's committed to their own lender, and that's perfectly fine. And I get that. The buyer's the boss. They're the consumer. They need to do what's fair. But at least if you're going to hire a real estate agent, take advice from your advisor. Talk to your real estate agent. So what happened is we were going back and forth with the builder, and we were talking with the lender. I asked to send over a copy of the good faith estimate, and it was just unbelievable. The loan origination fee was $2.75. There were a ton of other fees. I sent it over to my lender, Jeff, had him look at it. He said he almost threw up looking at it. He couldn't believe what she was getting hit with. And she couldn't use him because it was 2 weeks. By now, it was probably 10 days to closing. So that was one of the problems. She could have really saved a lot of money as she listened to us. And again, take what I say with a grain of salt. So, and all I'm saying is just, if you're hiring a real estate agent, hire someone who you respect and then listen to what they have to say. A long story short, I had to pull out a trump card that I basically don't generally like pulling out, but business is business. And we were going, what ended up happening is it ended up going to the sales manager, and the sales manager actually was having a conversation with the vice president of the company. Not one of the vice presidents, but the vice president of the company. It went that high. And I just simply let them know, over the last 3 months, I've sold about $2 million of their product, which I told them they could do the math. $2 million at probably a 20% net profit margin, and I have more homes in the pipeline with the company. So, I had to do that. Good thing is they ended up lowering the price, but I'll tell you, everybody was completely stressed out. I mean, the buyer was completely stressed out. My buyer's agent was stressed out. I was stressed out. I can imagine even the lender was stressed out. The builder rep did all the work, and he was a little frustrated on everything. The builder was definitely stressed out because they had to lower the price, and they did lower the price. But so what I'm trying to say here is, and I'll say it again, pick a real estate agent that you like. Listen to them. You don't have to do what they say they're going to, what they want you to do. Like I tell everybody, if you're getting a home, get it inspected. People don't have to do that, but definitely think about it, because I've been in the business for so many years, over 20 years, sold hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of new homes, and know the new homes and the pre-owned market and the sales market extremely well. So no matter where you're at, where you're watching this video, pick an agent that you trust. Listen to them. You don't have to do everything they say, but at least keep it as an option. If they say do this, think about it. If they say call their lender, I would call their lender. Doesn't mean you have to use their lender. So anyhow, I hope this helps you. This is a real life situation. I generally don't like giving these in videos, but sometimes if I think it's really going to help people, then I'll do it. That's why I did this. If you do like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments or any questions, just leave them in the comments below. Have a wonderful day, and I wish you the best of luck.